Hey, week 3 now. So 21 days. I really like how they're turning out. I like how they look with the rubber bands at the tips. I've been moving them around and stuff, and I take them out, redo them sometimes, just that way they don't become part of the dreadlocks. I've read about that happening, and I'd hate to see that happen, obviously. Um, I like how they're turning out. I like how they look right now. But so many people still just don't know what I'm doing. They're just like, "Hey, new hairstyle?" And I'm just like, so I'm getting really tired of having to explain what's going on, but I know that in the long run it'll be worth it. So just trying to be patient with everything and just letting them walk up doing their thing. Um, I've washed them twice, just doing the baking soda rinse, and so now it's like my scalp is super dry and super itchy like all the time. So I've got a combination of dandruff and baking soda that doesn't get fully rinsed out in my hair. So like if you get close to it, you can just see some flakes and stuff. So it's kind of gross, but I just try to like get some out and just pat some of it out of there. But it's whatever. Um, for those of you who are just checking, this is the first video of mine that you're checking out. I'm gonna just run you through what I've been doing. 3 weeks ago, I started my dreads with back combing. I just had them sectioned off and just metal comb, just back combing against them to knot them up. So like, and as far as back combing goes, what you do, you start an inch away from the root. You start combing. Sorry, camera's reversed. It's so confusing. Start combing towards the root and twist as you're doing that, and then smooth it out. Then just keep moving all the way up till you get to the end. I had rubber bands at the root for like I get I guess only like 24 hours. Some sites say to keep them on there, but most people who I trust more say don't. So I took them out as soon as people told me not to. But then after a couple weeks, I put them back at the tips. So I backcombed, then just didn't do. Actually, I didn't wash them for a week and a half. Now I've washed them. I washed them a week and a half, and then 1 week from then. And as far as maintenance, the first week I was doing a lot of stuff. I was doing a lot of palm rolling, so I would just take it and start at the root and go out. I was doing a lot of that, and then I was also using a 2.25 millimeter crochet hook and crocheting loose hairs in. But then people were telling me in my comments, so if you also need advice, go check out the comments. People are really helpful. People are telling me not to do that when they're too young because it can be dangerous and like can hurt them, and so it can kind of like kill the hair, I guess. So I've stopped doing that. So I was doing that a little bit. So I have some that are crocheted, and you can kind of feel the difference. But I'm not gonna do any. I have a lot of loose hairs on. You can't tell that much in the video unless I get close. But I have a lot of loose hair going on. But I'm just gonna give it time, maybe a month, 2 months before I crochet those ones in, so that way they're locked up better when I do that. So now, like, I wash them once a week. I still wash my body, and I'm just gonna give them time, let them do their thing. I'm not using wax. Um, there's mixed emotions about wax on the internet. From what I read, don't use it. I'm sure people have used it and have liked it, but I think you're going to get the best results by not. It's going to take longer and you're going to need a lot more patience, but in the long run, if you plan on keeping them for a while, I think that's the best route to go. So that's what I'm doing. So it's gonna take a while. A few months will start looking better. 6 months be like I should be fully locked. So I'm just excited to see how they turn out. Um, I'm no expert on the subject. That's why I need you guys out there to keep leaving me comments, giving me advice. But if anyone has any questions, I know a decent amount. So like post a comment or post on my like my channel's wall or something. Send me a message. I'll try to help you out, and you can help me out. All right, see you guys.